Hello guys, welcome to another Age of Empires 4 game. This time we have Myriad again with us, playing as the Ayyubids in the color yellow, against his opponent, playing as the Trushi's Legacy. It's Zizi. I don't know who Zizi is, but it's a very good player. So, looking forward to see Trushi's Legacy actually versus Ayyubids. I don't really see it that often, to be honest. I actually don't find Trushi's Legacy players that much. So I'm really happy I found this one, just to want to check how they play usually. Because I never find them on the ladder. Because, you know, in the gold, platinum, in the diamond league it's a little bit less, but still, you pretty much find English, Japanese, and whatever is it on the meta and at that moment. But English is like 50% chance you fight against English. It's such an annoyance if. Anyway, Zizi reminds me of a character from an anime called Code Geass. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely watch it. It's one of the... It's like thrill, but sci-fi with mechas. And I don't know if you're into anime, but maybe you have heard about Death Note. It's a very good one. It's about a guy who can just write names on his notebook. And whatever name he writes, the person instantly dies by an accident. So that's a very good anime, and it's the same type of this one as Code Geass. But personally, I think Code Geass is much better than Death Note. That's how much I recommend it. It's about a guy. It's a little bit of fiction, obviously. It's about a guy who loses his life, and in exchange for it, he receives some kind of power where, in his eyes, when he looks at you and gives you an order, you will do exactly as he says. So if he tells you, obviously, to jump from a bridge, then you will do it, with no objection. And he used this kind of thing to make a rebellion and form a rebellion little by little until, you know, against oppressors in Japan at that time in the game. It's really fun. I'm in the process of decorating my room at the moment, so I always want to have this kind of room for, you know, as a kid, you know, your geek room. And everyone has different types of geek rooms. You know, I'm very much an anime fan, an MMO lover, so probably gonna put things like that. And let's see how it ends up. It's very easy to get those toys and this kind of stuff in China. Very easy. Most likely they produce them here. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Meditation Gardens are already up with 3 villagers. Gonna be rushing it a little bit. I don't know if you're gonna see a fast castle build. You know, the Yangnan Tower. Is it like Yangnan Tower or the Yangnan Palace? I only know it's Yangnan. It's not really useful other than extending your feudal age, because you can just get your cheaper farms, cheaper buildings, all that stuff. Meanwhile, Ayyubids. I mean, Ayyubids going for economic wing growth. Actually, not gonna go for that, you know, military wing classic. Well, the meta has changed a little bit. Now people like to go for more of an economic build at the beginning. Probably fighting the feudal age a little bit longer. Now we're not seeing the... where is the... Is it the trade wing? The one, advisors. There you go. Advisors. The one that gives you 3 atabek to boost those, you know, those production buildings. Pretty much like bootcamp, but for Ayyubids. And we see the first Zhu Ge Nu going out there. Actually, this is pretty much a Zhu Ge Nu rush, if you think about it. 4 minutes into the game, already sending some Zhu Ge Nus. This guy is really cooking something, already supervising the archer range. Beautiful. 4 minutes into the game, I already have 5 Zhu Ge Nus on the field. I must say that's quite scary. Stable is coming up. The question is, will there be enough Zhu Ge Nus to deal with the horsemen before they have a decent mass to deal with them? And looks like Myriad will be forced to leave the gold for now. He doesn't gather cannot gather gold anymore. He's forced to go to the wood line. And he's gonna pump some horsemen. We will see some spearmen coming from CT. Yes, we are. Spearman coming soon. Scout most likely going down. Gotta be careful here. You don't want to lose your intel. Looks like CT already scouted. Let's take a look at that view from CT. Check which are the areas he's looking to engage. So far you have the berries. Gold is exposed to, but he's not gathering gold at the moment. Horsemen are out, so he made a really wise choice. He actually pulled back the Zhu Ge Nus, wait for the spearman. He's supervising the barracks. Not really, not supervising the barracks yet. It's gonna pull in the spearman for now and just get some... Sorry, it's pull back the Zhu Ge Nus to wait for the spearman to come. And look at that, even the Zhu Ge Nus without the blacksmith upgrade, they do quite a lot of damage. So, in essence, when you have a lot of them, you don't really need the spearman anymore, I think. In the Feudal Age, at least. And this is the problem with going horseman. It's such an expensive unit that you can just lose it because they have like a trillion Zhu Ge Nus on the field. Blacksmith already there, obviously thinking about getting those upgrades. As well as economic upgrades coming up for Myriad. Looks like he's gonna go for some archers as well. Interesting choice. I mean, there's a spearman out there, so he kind of have to. So, a couple of archer ranges. I mean, well, CT on the defensive for now, just pumping more units. He does have the numbers to fight this, but he's waiting for a bigger mass, I believe. Or probably waiting to get this upgrade. There you go, +1 range attack, and things are gonna get nasty from now on. These guys are gonna jump from doing 12 damage to 15, just because they attack 3 times. I wonder if they're gonna get a nerf in the future, but to be honest, they're quite expensive. They're like 80 resources each. So it's not like with archers. Let's take a look at how much archers are. Also 80. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, definitely I feel maybe they deserve a small nerf. Maybe they attack slower. But that wouldn't make sense for the Zhu Ge Nu because they fire 3 bolts at the same time. It's like horsemen are already there. Look at that sound effects, man. Beautiful. I need to shut up for a moment. Looks like the Zhu Ge Nus are almost one hit KO a horseman. So it's getting quite a decent number of units out there. Food is gonna be running out for CT, but still he can still pump some units, still have the berries here, and the meditation gardens giving 36 food per minute. Basically almost a villager gathering food forever. Plus other stuff like gold, right? And a single tree. Beautiful. More spearmen coming up for CT. Tower already here for Myriad. Looks like he wants to secure the gold. No more production buildings for him. And he's gathering the deer here, so... Very nice outpost. You don't want to really risk it. +2 range armor. Already there for a CT. And he's getting more eco upgrades. Both of them getting horticulture. He's still massing, just protecting the gold for the moment. He's getting more Zhu Ge Nus. And I wonder when you stop. Like, blacksmith is already here for Myriad, so definitely he's gonna fight in the Feudal Age. I mean, well, CT is just massing more and more units near his most exposed resource, the gold and the berries. Looks like Myriad will try to go for a raid, but he's not on those food resources yet. Sheep is running out. He's gonna go for the berries now. Not the best food to eat. Not quite not quite premium, not quite the best meat. Looks like Myriad will go for the gold, but now he sees the mass here. CC are ready. Staying only in his base. What started as being like a very aggressive play ended up being a very, very defensive one. It's really, really interesting. Look at that, so many Zhu Ge Nus. Beautiful defense. Beautiful defense. Or this, I see if I can find the horseman. There you go. Just without the UI. I love it. I love to have this kind of use without it. More blacksmith upgrades coming for a CT. You don't always see the +1 melee armor on the Feudal Age unless you're gonna fight for a while. And looks like he's decided, you know what, I'm coming here. He does have a big number, and I don't think Myriad can really fight this. He has to pull back for the moment. He needs way more archers. And it's at the time where Myriad was just thinking about aging up. Look at all those villagers here in the gold. It's the perfect timing for a CT. If he attacks now, then all of a sudden, like, his age up, it's gone, you know? He just needs a little bit more gold. Looks like he has enough gold to click the age up button. The question is this the right time? Looks like he's gonna do it. It's already delivering the gold. And the age up is coming through. It's gonna be the culture win advance. Not gonna be having any kind of benefit. Just gonna age up faster and gonna have some extra resources in the bank. Looks like the villagers are coming here to gather the gold where they actually can. Battering rams coming for a CT, and the Zhu Ge Nu push starts. 40 Zhu Ge Nus on the field. It's no joke, man. With so many spearmen, like, what do you go here? You can upgrade your horsemen, but the spearmen are still there. Even if you upgrade your units, I don't think you can have such a good time. And look at the Zhu Ge Nu damage. They just don't care about the horseman anymore. They do so much damage. And now he's pushing. He's gonna target the blacksmith first. Not gonna be able to get any Castle Age upgrade as soon as he ages up. Archers gonna go there, try to do as very little damage to the battering ram. Slow but steady going down. More units coming for a CC. And looks like he's just not interested in going into the Castle Age, so he's just gonna be pumping units. He sees the age up. And he just decides to go deep dive into the base. Everyone's upgraded here. Gotta be careful with those Zhu Ge Nu mass. Spearman gonna be torching the town center. And the town center most likely coming down. There's so many units around. This base, 75 units. Myriad reaches the Castle Age. He has enough gold. What is he prioritizing now? He only has 7 horsemen. Archers are gonna get upgrades, but there are only 17 on the field. Zhu Ge Nu is trying to deal with a horseman there. It's only getting those veterans here for the archers. I mean, where are his archers? Looks like they're hiding somewhere. I don't see them. I don't see them. Let's take a look at Myriad's point of view. I don't see the archers. And it's 17 archers enough? It's not, but Magenic coming here soon. There you go. Fires the first Mangonel shot. That gets a decent shot here. Need to make sure all the archers are... But the Zhu Ge Nu attack is so... It's so much. You don't even need a sprinkle to defeat a Mangonel these days. Oh my god. Hope you had a good one, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.